What's up, Average Dad fans? Welcome back to another video. And it's been a while, but I thought I'd revisit my TAG Heuer Connected E3 2020 smartwatch and tell you, well, 2 years on, almost 2 years to the day of the release of this Generation 3 smartwatch. How am I getting on? Do I regret returning my E4 model? Well, let's find out now. So just quickly, very quickly, for all those that are not accustomed to the TAG Heuer Connected smartwatch, well, this is it. I bought this Generation 3 model, the 2020 connected model, for £1,500 back actually at the beginning of last year. I was about 6 months late to the party. And since then, this has been the main watch I wear. I purchased the TAG Heuer Connected watch as I wanted something that could track fitness, heart rate, all the benefits that a smartwatch gives you, including notifications, but with the luxury of a nice watch. Now, while you can buy more luxurious than this 2019 TAG Heuer Formula 1 Calibra 16. I purchased this for £2,550. Yes, you could buy a Rolex, you could buy more. Good luck trying to get your hands on a Rolex at retail these days. But I decided right at the start of the pandemic, basically, or a bit away through the pandemic, I decided I've got money just kind of gathering as I don't go out anymore. I don't go out the weekends because, well, none of the globe did at that point. So I spent money on a smartwatch. And to be honest, I never looked back. The TAG Heuer Connected smartwatch offered all those benefits of a smartwatch while being luxurious for the times that I would be out and about, to a restaurant, to work if I ever had to go back in the office. Well, 2 years on, I'm back in the real world. I am going into the office once, sometimes twice a week, and I do find myself loving the fact that I can wear this nice stainless steel silicone watch. It's a luxury watch. I will sometimes wear this. I will also, full disclosure, sometimes wear my Garmin. Now the Garmin does me for battery life. This is a watch that I would take with me on a week-long trip, a long weekend, camping. Not that I go camping very often, but it's a reliable fitness activity tracker that I don't worry too much about getting bashed, dinged, whereas the TAG Heuer Connected, while it is actually a reliable fitness tracker to most degrees, the battery life ain't gonna last you all too long. So the TAG Heuer Connected is kind of that in between of these three watches. Earlier this year, TAG Heuer released the E4, the fourth generation of the TAG Heuer Connected smartwatch lineup, and while it looks stunning, just like the watch I have, it didn't offer too much in the way of an upgrade for me. Now that's both materials, software, functionality. Just didn't do it. It didn't come with the latest Wear OS 3 upgrade that the Galaxy Watch 4 has, for example. And that does bring with it some extra performance and efficiency. It also had a glaring just omission, and that's the ability to take calls. Now, I've gone through loads of comments and I've done videos on this, so I'm not going to harp on about it. I would like the choice to make and receive calls on my smartwatch that Apple gives me for £400 when I'm paying over £2,000 for the titanium E4 version, which is what I did. I bought the titanium version. Thankfully, I came to the decision that actually this isn't the watch for me. It doesn't do much more, if anything more, than my current 2020 TAG Heuer watch. So I returned it. TAG Heuer themselves refund was smooth, clean. I put everything back in the nice box, sent it back. Within a few days I'd had the full over 2k refund, so that was a benefit. Also what TAG done, and I like that they do this, more companies should do this straight away. As soon as the E4 was, actually before it was released, when you could pre-order the E4, they cut the price of this version by a third. So straight away the TAG Heuer Connected E3 was there for £1,050, which I believe it still is. It may even be down to £900 depending on the sites that you look at. Now for £900, I know what you're thinking, that's still twice the cost of an Apple Watch. Well, if that's your mentality, just buy an Apple Watch. I should also mention actually, I do have the Apple Watch Series 7. I do forget about this. That's so funny actually. You've seen I've put a couple of B-roll photos and stuff, but I actually did forget because I've not worn it for so long. Maybe I should sell the Series 7. Anybody want to buy an Apple Watch Series 7? Yeah, the TAG Heuer Connected, if you've got the mentality that you can get a cheaper smartwatch, just get a cheaper smartwatch. You're not buying this as a smartwatch per se, you're buying it for the name, the materials, the build quality. You hold the TAG Heuer Connected in your hand, you open the box and you get that experience. That's what you're paying for. It's hard to explain, but an Audi has 4 wheels and it'll get you from A to B. So does a Skoda. Which one would you rather have? And which one costs more? That's basically it. That's what we're talking about. Now, if Rolex came out with a smartwatch, I'm sure that would be Ferrari prices comparatively. So that would be the same step up. This is the Audi, reliable, solid, works for me. Now, interestingly, with TAG Heuer Connected, 2 years on, this has had numerous upgrades. If any have got the E3, pop it on the charger regularly, go into system, software updates on your phone and check, because I got a recent update and I talked about this when I first got the watch. The battery life was really poor, was struggling to last a full day depending on activity I was doing. Well, now it's actually stretching with the always on display and mild activity, because as you can see I've gained a bit of poundage. It's nearly 2 days now. I still charge it every night that I'm going to use it, or the night before when I know I'm going to use it, but it's good to know and have that peace of mind that the battery life is lasting a bit longer. The straps are still really expensive, £135 for a TAG Heuer branded official strap. I got a couple and that's kind of it. They are interchangeable between the E3 and E4 in case you've got the newest model and you're wondering. They do, or you're looking at buying the newest model, they do interchange, so that's nice. All the watch faces, actually what I'll do is I'll show you some of the software in the TAG Heuer app and the Wear OS app quickly. Now, software wise on the TAG Heuer Connected, you can download the TAG Heuer Connected app itself. Here, this is where you'll change some watch faces. You can monitor your activity that you've potentially done. Not that I use the TAG Heuer Connected activity app, but it does work. Now, the TAG Heuer Connected Generation 3 does obviously have access to the most recent Generation 4 E4 watch faces. A nice little upgrade if that's what you're into. I personally like the chronograph watch face that I showed you earlier, so I'll be sticking with that one. Now, along with the TAG Heuer Connected app, you have where you'll have more functionality, in my opinion, in the Wear OS app. So here you can see I'm already in the tile section, but here's my watch. You can adjust the watch face that you want to use within the app itself. You can adjust the tiles that are added to your watch, and you can reorder these. It's very simple to do, just simply click and drag, and that's the tiles reordered. All works really well with the phone. In the phone you can also change any notifications that you may get from the phone, alerts. You'll use the phone also to help set up Google Pay. The good thing about the Wear OS software is it completely integrates with your Google account on your Android or iOS device. So yeah, absolutely no qualms about the software and connection with the phone itself. So that was the TAG Heuer Connected app and the Wear OS app. You can change all the watch faces, you can change your always on display, you can change your timeout, you can change all the different settings that you can in any other smartwatch. The new watch faces, so whenever you get the latest update on the app, you'll get all the new watch faces that are linked to the E4. It will include some special edition watch faces like the Mario, and there is a big, I don't even know what it is, it's not Cyberpunk, but there's a new watch face collab coming out soon for TAG Heuer Connected. I don't know what it is, but there's like monkey faces and stuff, so yeah, that's something cool. And obviously with it being Google, so effectively an Android Wear OS device, you can download hundreds of thousands of third-party apps, and watch faces that will work with this device. So ultimately, do I regret returning the E4? Absolutely not. For half the price I have more than half the watch, that's for sure. Do I see me getting rid of this anytime soon? Absolutely not. How long will this last me? Well, that's up to the software. The materials are going to last as long as I need them to. Years and years and years. Software-wise, I have been told, and I have confirmation, that this will get 2 more years of software support, so 4 years in total. I'd be interested to see what happens after that point. Time will tell, but ultimately, as long as it can still track my fitness and tell me the time, I'm okay. But I guess that's the sacrifice you're making when you buy a smartwatch. A smartwatch, no matter what the brand, isn't for life. It isn't an heirloom that's passed down from generation to generation. It's something that'll last you around 5 years, and that's the price you're paying. £300 per year, if we're going to say it's going to last me 5 years, and that's what I've paid for this premium. When you put it like that, is it worth it? I can't tell you. For me, obviously, because I have it. Can you do the same things on other smartwatches for a tenth of the price? Yes. Will they feel and look like the TAG Heuer Connected? No. If you're in the market for a TAG Heuer Connected smartwatch, my recommendation would be to get a good deal on the 2020 version. If you want the latest and greatest, brand new, TAG Heuer website, I have the 45mm version for £1,550, the titanium version for £2,100, and the 42mm version for £1,350. I have 19cm wrists, 19 or 20, so fairly thick wrists, so the 45 suits me. If you've got less than 17cm wrists, it's the 42mm for you. For sure, that will be perfect. Hopefully you find this video enjoyable. It's taught you something. It's helped advise your purchasing decision. As always, if you've got any questions about the TAG Heuer Connected, please drop a message in the comments. And if you're looking for an Apple Watch Series 7, make me an offer. Until next time, peace.